What's going on, Omnia? The time has come for another training cycle. We are going to start next week, and essentially it's a similar version of the cycle we started right before quarantine, before this global pandemic. So we're gonna pick back up on that. You guys will notice that these past few weeks since the gym has opened, have sort of been transition weeks, getting you guys used to the barbell, used to volume again, and we're gonna flow right into that. So this next cycle, the focus is going to be on some Olympic lifts. We're going to squat quite a bit, some higher volume with the emphasis on front squats, and then we're going to hit a little bit of gymnastics work. Monday, the focus is going to be the full Olympic lift, so full squat snatch, full clean, and those are going to rotate every week. So we'll be pulling from the floor, hitting full squats. Week one, we'll start with snatches. Week two will be cleans, and we'll kind of alternate throughout. And in conjunction with that, on Fridays will be barbell cycling. So week one, we're gonna snatch Monday. Friday will be power clean. We'll start off with some touch and go reps. And then Fridays will alternate as well. So every Monday, if we snatch, Fridays we're gonna clean from the power, and then vice versa. So week two, we will squat clean on Mondays and power snatch on Fridays, and those will be touch and go reps, focusing on that barbell cycling. On Tuesdays, it's going to be a gymnastics focus, so the emphasis being muscle ups and handstand push-ups. So week one will be some muscle up work, either depending what level you're at, some skill work to learn the movements, or if you've been doing these higher skill movements for a while, we're going to progress you with more difficult variations like strict ring muscle ups to improve your skill there and capacity. Week two will be focused on handstand push-ups. So again, throughout the cycle, every week we'll kind of alternate so we can hit more skills. On Wednesday is going to be our big squat day. So you guys hit a couple weeks of that cycle before. We are going to do week one will be 7 front squats. You'll rack the bar immediately, put it on your back into 13 back squats. So a lot of high volume. The first few weeks, it'll be 7, 13, and then throughout the cycle, the reps will decrease and will increase the load. So for that, I would recommend, if you're not sure what your max is, whatever your estimated max is, let's use 90% of that, right? So if my max was 100 pounds, rather than basing your percentages off 100, let's base it off of 90. That way it gives you a little room to work with, and you will still see a training effect. But that way we're not failing reps as we get higher percentages. So that's my personal recommendation. That's what I always do if I hop into a training cycle, because there is a difference between your true actual max and your training max. Your true actual max, to set a PR, all the stars have to align: good sleep, good recovery, you're feeling good. And in training, that's not always going to be the case, so it's good to start just a little bit low. I recommend 90%. And then Thursday is going to be an upper body focus, more of a bodybuilding day. It'll vary throughout: some dumbbell work, bench press, dumbbell pressing, kind of circuit style, functional bodybuilding, if you will. And also a little bit of hamstring development. Since we're going to squat heavy, we'll do a little bit of posterior chain work as well, kind of mixing that up throughout the week. And then for now, for the foreseeable future, we are still going to have those 50-minute classes because of the restrictions with COVID, making sure that the gym is clean, wiping down equipment. So Saturdays will still be an open gym session, makeup day if you miss a day throughout the week. And so that's kind of the strength portion of this training cycle. And as far as the conditioning goes, it's still going to be, your typical variation, and really going to be focused on complementing the strength work. Okay, so with that being said, because of the shorter class times, you will see, as what we have been doing, a little bit shorter workouts. We won't get quite as deep into that longer 20-minute, 20+ time domain, just for that. So it'll be really focused on high intensity work, different interval style work, and really just improving overall endurance, conditioning capacity, and muscle endurance through some of these same movements that we're doing in the strength portion. So looking forward to it. We're going to get after that next week and get even closer to a resemblance of normal. I'll see you guys next week.